Hey everybody, it's Thursday again. It's Adam, me, I'm Adam. It's Thursday, and I'm Adam, and this is the Rough Cuts. Now, today I wanted to do another documentary film. Last time I did a documentary film, it wasn't very political. This one's more political. There was at least one comment on the last documentary saying I'm allowed to do more political stuff. Warning, you might be offended by this video if you or your family are in the top 1% wealthiest, because this movie that I'm reviewing is an expose on you. I like documentaries. I watched a lot of documentaries, and it seems like a lot of the best documentaries are made by or with people who know what's actually going on with it. I know that seems kind of self-explanatory. I watched a documentary also this week that I'm not going to review called The End, which wasn't bad, so I kind of just reviewed it right there. But it was about mafia people. British mafia, like the British gangsters, and the people who made the movie were the daughters of, or at least appeared to be the daughters of, like the main mafia guy that they were interviewing. And you got like a more inside family feel. Now the movie that I am reviewing is called The 1%, and it's about the 1% richest people in the world, country, and the world, and whatever. I think it's just America, but this probably translates to other people too. I know that this is an international channel. The interesting thing about this is not just like the average Joe Schmo interviewing these wealthy people and like getting them to try to say stuff. The movie is made by a guy named Jamie Johnson, who is one of the wealthiest people in the country, or at least his family is. He is of the Johnson & Johnson company. He is like one of the descendants of that empire. And the interesting thing is that his family does not want to make this documentary, but he's at the age where, I mean, like, it seems like with these people, they don't ever have to work. He went to school, he graduated and everything, but he doesn't really have to do anything. He could just be just that rich, like billions of dollars. The documentary is about how 1% of America holds more wealth than the other 99% of America combined. And how that's a problem. It's like kind of like even the wealthiest people aren't even denying that that's what's going on, but they're saying like, hey, no. The argument is, hey, but the poor people are richer than they've ever been. But the gap between the poor and the rich is bigger than it's been, and for a long time. It's an interesting movie, and like I said, it's cool because it's made by the dude who has all the money, and he interviews a lot of other people who have a lot of money. He's able to go into like these secret clubs and stuff where rich people talk about how they want to ruin our lives and all that stuff. And it's it seems like a conspiracy with that, but like it's really interesting and it's kind of eye-opening. I mean, it's weird how we let this be. Like we're just okay with it. And what it is they dangle the carrot in front of us and they say, one day you could be in this 1%. Even though it's very unlikely. One day that could be you. So everybody else, they're okay with the way that it's set up. In actuality, the documentary tries to make the point that, hey, these wealthier people are, not paying as much percentage-wise in their taxes as the poor people. The people who are factory workers and the average people. Like, not even just the poor people, just your average Joe. So, it's a good movie. And it kind of makes you think, like, why don't we overthrow these guys? Not the government. This is not an overthrow the government type of documentary, but this is like an overthrow the rich people who have everything. I mean, if you think about it, if there was 100 people in a room, this would be like one guy having $100 and each other person having less than $1. And that's the ratio that, it's called the 1%. It's what the movie's about. It's really interesting. I would recommend to watch it. I watched it because it was on Netflix Instant Queue, and that's how I normally give you guys a link to that. I think that's an easy way. If you guys watch, is that how you guys watch your movies? You guys can leave comments and tell me if that's how you watch your movies. If you guys watch your movies mostly on DVD still, I can try to find DVD places. But I think Netflix is probably it, right? Amazon, Netflix. I would recommend to check it out, though. I mean, it's kind of infuriating. If you like documentaries, of course, that's what I always say. If you like a comedy, watch a comedy. If you like documentaries, watch a documentary. But this one was cool. It really felt cool to be able to see what it is to be like one of these rich guys. And I know that would be awesome. I'm not saying it wouldn't be cool to be that rich. But I guess the real argument from this documentary is, shouldn't these guys be helping us out more? And shouldn't I push my glasses up a little bit when I'm talking to a camera? I look forward to reading you guys' comments, of course. And I love you all. I'll be back again next Thursday. And anything else more important to tell you? So if you guys want to start some kind of pitchfork revolution, then I'm in. Just let me know. Send me a message on Facebook. You know my Facebook name. Everybody knows my Facebook name. See you later.